Hello, everybody, and welcome. I hope everybody's had a great week so far. In today's episode, we're really going to dive into the creativity and the innovation of Sean Puzzles. He is a gamer, a creator, an innovator who's redefining how we experience play, blending digital and physical worlds. Sean is building spaces where gaming and puzzles collide, creating immersive experience with like-minded thinkers, problem solvers, and dreamers. With a passion for community and creativity, Sean is taking the puzzle and the play to the next level, both online and in real life. Welcome, Sean. I am so excited to have you today. And just introduce yourself, whatever you feel like to share, and what just got you started on this journey and your passion for online gaming and merging it with like minded souls and your puzzle and the artistry of it.
Yes. So I'm very glad to be here. So I started the journey of going on live the beginning of the year, and so I started going live. And when I first started going live, I was like, okay, what do I got to do something while I'm going live. So I was like, okay, I gotta have something to do so I keep myself busy. So I was like, okay, I can do a puzzle. I'll put a puzzle together. So I decided to put the puzzle together. While I was putting the puzzle together, everybody on live was like, "Oh, so you're the puzzle guy." So that basically started the persona of being the puzzle guy. So I started doing puzzles on live, putting them together. And most of my life, I've wanted to start a business. I wanted to start a business that could employ people and do the whole thing there. So I've been thinking about different ideas and kind of going from this idea to this idea. Thought about having a comic book shop, different kinds of things like that. So while doing this, I was trying to work out what I was going to do for having a business. So while I was doing it, I was like, I was finding people on TikTok that were doing different things. And I found out that you can do and make your own puzzles with certain pieces of equipment. So I found those pieces of equipment and I decided to start doing it. So then um, I've started making my own puzzles. I've started creating the boxes, the artwork, and started creating my own puzzles.
Wow,
And
Sean.
while on lives, I've connected with people, like you said, with the community, and I found
Yeah.
out that we could do puzzle battles, is what I call them, on live. And with the puzzle battles, we all get together and collectively get the same puzzle or maybe a puzzle at the same level and do those puzzles on live together and see who can complete them the fastest with potentially some challenges.
I just love that. I love that concept because it's so interactive, right?
Hmm.
So, what
Hmm.
Sean is referring to, he's also a live host on TikTok as well, multiple times a week. And all his links and contacts in his social media is all linked in the description below, as well as his website too, as well. That's how you can contact him. But yes, just pop into his lives because he has so many people that are in those boxes that are great artists too as well, and they have so many beautiful stories to share, but it's like so many like-minded community from all across the world, quite honestly. So yes.
Yes. With the artists, I've been collecting multiple artists. So my vision right now is to collect artwork from any artist, all the artists that I can that want to work with this, doing this, putting their artwork on puzzles. And so all these right here, all these are artists' are artwork put on puzzles. There's a couple of them that are a little bit different. This one's my daughter. This one's a blank just to show what it looks like beforehand. But all of this is artwork. This is people's paintings, digital art if they have. I don't know. I think all of them I have so far is paintings.
Uh-huh.
But so the artists, I will find their paintings and take the image and put it on a puzzle. So this one is from Dwayne. It's backwards, but Dwayne Cox. He is another live host on here. He painted all of these ones with the brown frame here,
Good.
all of them on live. So he painted them on live, and then
Mhm.
he gave me an image of them, and I put them on a puzzle. All my puzzles, I give a little backstory, a whole little story thing that people can read with them. I create the stickers that put it on the front. Give it a nice little border frame,
Yes.
and then I put their information on this with a QR code to their page. So I'm
Okay.
helping and promoting them,
Wow.
getting hopefully some views and connections with people to get to their art and potentially come look at their pieces, not just the puzzles.
I think that is just phenomenal. I just think
Mhm,
it's phenomenal because I just so love art. I'm very much because we are artists and we are creative in so many ways, right? And I just love it because it's original pieces and that's just so much more like that, like Nirvana. That's you know what I mean?
mhm,
Not to mention it's
yep,
live and they're giving their energy and their passion and what they see and they're just on a blank canvas and just the pathways that they're making with their artistry. And I just think that's beautiful. I think that is
mhm,
phenomenal, Sean. That is
mhm.
phenomenal. Great
Yes,
job.
yes,
Great job.
that's
That's
that's what I'm
freaking
going
awesome.
for. Yep.
Yes, that is awesome. That is so inspirational too. It really
Mhm,
is because it's also gets the artists and their pieces out there, not just with the
yep,
puzzle, right? But also to their pieces to sell in their art gallery too, as well. So that's just awesome.
mhm.
That's
Yes.
awesome. I love that.
Yes, the one artist that I'm working with, she found me and she was
Mhm.
talking to me about it. She found me through my stuff and how I've been communicating and on lives and doing things, just talking about this. And she found me and she was like, I'm interested in doing this. So her piece is up here. This is her art.
Okay. Okay.
This one is her piece.
Oh my goddess. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
This
Oh
one's
yeah.
got so much in it.
It
The
doesn't it
putting,
though? Oh my gosh. Yes.
yeah,
I got
putting
chills. Okay.
putting it on camera doesn't do it justice. It's
No, it
so
does
much
not.
better in person. These
Oh
are
yeah.
so beautiful. They the puzzles themselves do the
Oh wow.
artist's work justice,
Yes,
but
it's
going on
so
camera,
accurate. Yeah. I
it's
love
hard to
it.
see. But they are beautiful. They sometimes are close to the piece.
Mhm.
So they it's like you're just taking the piece and slapping it on the puzzle and then boom, you have their art piece that they made.
I
But
love it.
I've got the several artists. It would be hard to say all their names and
Okay.
do their thing unless you had their stuff. But one of the artists' name is Brittany. She's a live
Okay.
host on here. If you go to my page, I'm going to eventually have all their
Mhm.
pieces up. So then
Okay.
you'll be able to see their names within the stuff. So I
Okay.
have on TikTok, there's Layers of Lions,
Love it.
Artsy
Wow.
Becca, um,
Okay.
Dwayne Art Studio, and uh, Cozy Gabby. I forget her exact name on there. It's changed just recently. So that's
Okay.
the hard part of being able to find the other people.
Yeah,
You would have to
right?
go to
Right?
my page to
Okay.
find their pieces, and then when you find
Okay.
their pieces, you could find their information.
Okay, fine. I will certainly do so because I just love all the names and plus the art pieces, not to mention that some of them are such abstract art. And one of my best friends, she's an abstract artist and a Reiki practitioner as well. And I'm just
Yep.
like, yes, I love that. And I just love the concept. And it's just it's beautiful.
Hmm.
Artists are
Hmm.
just so beautiful. And you need to be noticed and it's such great passion and you're doing it because your inner expression of your creativity and just expression it out on this blank canvas and you just never know what is going to transpire and what doors and opportunities that can really bring to you, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the one artist that was going in wants their art on stuff that's not just canvas, like you're saying. So the one
Yeah.
artist really wanted to get their stuff on like notebooks, things that people could use. And so when she found the puzzle thing that I'm
Mhm.
making, that's something that somebody can use. They're taking your art piece and you're making it themselves. So it's like you're part of it, you're connected, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So I love the connection in the community in that kind of aspect because I want to have eventually an immersive world of my kind of stuff right here. This right here is one of my characters I created.
Oh
So
my
this
gosh,
character
Juan, I
is
love
also
this.
this is also
Yes.
part of my um, stuff right here. I'm
Your
this character
website.
is going to yeah,
Mhm.
yep. So
Yeah,
this
your
character is
website is
gonna go
Wonderpiece Studio. Absolutely. I'm going to
yep,
shout out his website is Wonderpiece Studio, which is linked in this description as well. But yes.
yep,
Oh,
yep.
yes.
So I want to have an immersive world where the characters are going and doing something that could be connected to a book that people could read. There's a story that people could watch. There's games involved with it, and there's connection there. So I like the connections in the community, and everything has there's art pieces where there's multiple of the art pieces that are the same. This is like the sweet tea series. This is
Wow.
the Bayou series. I like the connections,
Wow.
and this is connected to this. This is connected to that. I like all that
Yes.
kind of stuff.
I just love it because it's so interactive in so many
Mhm.
different it's so expansive, right? And it's so
Yeah.
interactive. That's what makes it so much fun. It's like a little
Mhm.
like you're literally your little child. You're expressing your little child, and so is other people. And that's just exciting. Like it even lights me up. I love this. I love
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
I'm just literally thanking spirit when I came. I'm like, I just got to go check out Sean's live.
Mhm.
And that's literally what brought him here with Raven today, literally, because I just his idea and his concept. And like I said, the beautiful community that he's building and these
Mhm.
artists is just beautiful. And how you're literally expanding their names, their artists, and expanding it just not just on puzzles, but not just on canvas either, but shoot, all across the world. It's global.
Mhm.
It really
Yes.
is. And it's just
Yes.
very beautiful. Yes, in all
Yes. That's
different
my hope.
ages.
Yep. So the next step right now is I'm going to be going into craft shows. So I have a vision to set up a stand at craft shows or fairs or almost anything that I can get into. And I'm going to set up a stand with almost like this, where I have these set up with the artist's work up, and I will be selling these pieces. And hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to expand to other items as well. And we're going to have these items at craft shows. So I'll be selling the artist's pieces there and getting more connection, more eyes on their work, hopefully.
Right.
And I have several of them set up for the rest of the year, all the way through. It's almost every weekend, so I'm going to be extremely busy.
Yes, you
And
are. And so many events are coming up, right? It's just that time of season, is it not, Sean? It so
yes,
is.
yep,
Yes.
yep. It's crafty fair season.
It really is. It really is. And the holidays are coming up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And the families are going to be getting together, and this is one way to do so. Like I'm
Yeah.
sitting here thinking, oh wow, I'm just going to show up in one of your lives when I paint watercoloring, with my Reiki, and I
Hmm.
channel with that, and I just love it because it's so expressive, and it's just you express. You never know what's going to come out on that canvas. You just don't know.
Ooh,
And it's
yes,
beautiful to see at the end of it. It's like, wow,
yes,
I did that. Yeah,
yes.
all of us have that inside of us. We just need to express it,
Yep.
however we choose to. Yeah.
Yep. And with a piece like that, I could take that and put it on a puzzle. So with
Yeah.
anybody who would be watching, if you have any art piece that you have, anything that
Yeah.
you've created, I could take an image of that and put it on a puzzle.
I so will do that, Sean. I have quite a few pieces, and I will just send them to you through email, and then you just yeah, I will do that.
Mhm.
I just came to me. I'm like, hello, Raven, you
Yes.
paint, you do,
Yep. There
but
we go. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I
Yep.
just love it.
And then the other way that we could do it is with photos. So this
Wow.
is a photo of my daughter,
I love that. Look at her. Oh my
and
goodness, look at her. Just in her moment of rain in the puddle. That is just the most, your most freest.
yeah,
I
yes.
love that so much. That is
And
so
then
beautiful.
you can see the eyelashes, you can see the fingers. It's not
Yeah.
blurry. It's just
Yeah.
like the photo. So I can take photos of family members, family photos, and I can put those on puzzles as well. So while I'm at the craft shows live, people could
Yeah.
give me a photo that they want, and I can put it on a puzzle for them. So along with having the artist's pieces up, I will also
Right.
have the ability to make puzzles right there for them.
That is spectacular. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
And people will love that so much, especially for gifts and memories and for memorials and things like that, right? And then we'll
Yes.
just have it forever and it'll just be
Hmm.
such a keepsake, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
just think
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yes,
Yes.
a little bit more than just a photo. So a photo can go on the wall that looks nice, but the puzzle you can take and you can put it together and make a day out of it, and then boom, you can put it back up on the wall,
That part, right?
just like the picture. Hmm.
Yes, you can. You can even frame it, like the puzzles and
Hmm.
do the art and then just have it and frame that all out and have that as art too as well. I love that too. Love that
Yes.
concept. I'd have a whole wall. I just have a
Hmm.
whole wall of it. Yes, it's beautiful. Wow. You got a lot going on, don't you, Sean? You really do.
Yes. Yes. I
You
am extremely
do.
busy right now with gathering the art pieces and getting them
Mhm.
ready to put on the puzzles and the boxes. That's a lot of work. I'm trying to get up enough of a supply so that I can have
Mhm.
the art pieces up ready for the craft show. I got to have enough so that I could show every one of them at least
Mhm.
and have them
Right.
ready for this Sunday. I have one. So coming up real quick.
Wow. Okay, guys, in that area, would you like to shout in the area? And if anybody is that happens to be watching right now or after the live too, as well, where they could find you when you are
Yep.
set up with your booth?
Yep. So the craft show that I'm going to this Sunday is going to be at Coal Miners Park in St. Charles. That is Hometown Days. That is their craft show. So it
Wow.
is a small little town close to Saginaw, close to that area, the Tri Cities. So in Michigan. Um, and then it's really, really small, but it's going to be there for a couple hours. It's really nice. Lots of other vendors. So it's going to be a great day.
Sounds like a lot of fun. It will be. You have families coming in, and not just to mention, it's just the crisp air of fall, like season, like it literally is here today. It's really changed a lot from humidity to not so much today to like cloudy, overcast, and some rain. But it's like I can feel the crispness in the air, and it's like, okay, the seasons is changing. It's that time. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yep.
what a way not to start the season the way in your innovative way that is so expansive. And not to mention, I love the concept of it is that it just hits all ages from the
Mhm.
younger to the you just you're hitting all ages to all different themes. I love the tales of the Lyrons, or I have to go into that because that was just really that really captured me when you said I have this and I have that. But when you said, I'm like,
Mhm.
whoa, well, that's very interesting, that series. I'm like, wow. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The hope is what I gotta do next is I gotta get and do a like a video once I get everybody's art or a good amount
Mhm.
of their art pieces, as I got
Mhm.
to do a video of just showing off their stuff, talking about them and showcasing
Okay.
their piece, because that could
Okay.
be a really good way of showing them, because I'm having trouble right now. How do I show everybody? Because right now
Okay.
I have 5 or 6 artists.
Mhm.
So how do I can't just say that, and I can't write it here. But it would be
Exactly right.
fantastic to do like a little video series, not a video, but like a quick video of each one of the artists. That's what I should
Yes,
do.
absolutely. You are, you will. Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Hmm.
And I know you shout them out all the time. You have them up in the boxes too, like you said. I love the
Yep.
concept of even, how much fun that is. How many times of being a live host, how many times do you go live on TikTok when somebody wants to, follow you, give you a follow, tune into your lives and things like that? How
Mhm.
many times and what times during the day, or, what's your
Ooh.
schedule on?
Oh, so I'm kind of like what they call a pop-up host. So I will
Okay.
go on like every other day, or sometimes in the daytime, sometimes in the evening. My most regular time is the evening. So
Mhm.
it'll be somewhere around 7-ish Eastern time.
Okay.
So that is probably the most regular times that I go. I've been trying to go close to every day-ish. So it's like every other day, every day, kind of thing. And then with the getting with the other
Mhm.
people getting me up to come up in boxes and co-host with them is a good way for people to to get me to go. If people say, "Hey, you should go live and do stuff," then I definitely will.
That part, right? And I totally understand because I only go every other day too at night, because that way it balances everything that I have to do with everything else that I have going on in my schedule too as well. So I totally get that too. I'm a pop-up
Yep.
live host too.
Yep.
It's like, okay, it's time to go, right? And it is. And you
Hmm.
just meet so many beautiful community. Like I met you through our agency, and we have such a beautiful community with that in just a
Yeah.
few months, and how much we support each other and how much we have just grown. And you just never know the beautiful souls and how much support that we literally do have on that platform. So I am going to shout. I am going to shout TikTok very much so, because if it wasn't for
Mhm.
TikTok, I wouldn't have met Sean to be humbled and honored for him to be a guest on my podcast, and other ones as well that has been guests on my podcast on TikTok. Just beautiful, beautiful souls. And I love how they share their stories and so much motivation and just where it's going. And
Mhm.
you got such a great gift, and your family, and how you're just showing your children just of your imagination how much creativity that their father can create. It's
Yes.
just it's
Yes.
priceless. Yeah.
I can really hope that my daughter will be able to take this. She's very artistic. She wants to constantly draw things. So the hope is that I can be bringing her along, because she can come to the craft shows. So she can
Yeah,
be with me while I'm doing this part of it. She can be with me while I'm at the craft shows, and then she could see and hopefully take some stuff from that for the future. So hopefully that is a thing that will happen.
absolutely. I just know it will. You're such an inspiration. Not just you're an inspiration to many, many that you don't even not even aware of how much you're an inspiration to, and so
Yes.
many
Yeah.
possibilities. I'm just excited for you. I'm excited to watch you grow, expand, and just the new artists and upcoming artists, and how much is this really going to like take off. It already is in so many ways, but just how much it
Mhm.
really is. I just know it. I see it. So, yeah, and
Yes.
I'm very happy for
That's
you.
That's the hope.
Mm.
I would be interested in going as far as I can go.
Absolutely, right? And like I just say no sky's the limit. When I say
Yeah.
sky's the limit, I'm like it's just unlimited possibilities. You know?
Mhm. Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Is there anything else that you would like to share out to the audience?
If viewers or anyone watching are interested, if they go to the website that would be posted, they could find any of the links to my stuff. My main stuff is on TikTok. So TikTok is where I mostly do things, and then when I have time, I will be posting to the other ones. So the website will be a good way to direct you to where you need to go to find any of my stuff.
Okay, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, everybody, we don't want to take no more of Sean's precious, valuable time because I know he has his family to get to too as well, and his day, and he probably will be going on live. Are you going live later on this evening, Sean?
I should.
You should.
Yes.
Okay, I know I will be later on tonight too as well. But
Yep.
yes, and with that, everybody, I do have a next coming up live next Tuesday evening, and it's like Mystic, behind the veil. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to dive in. I'm going to have a special guest, Curbside Tramp, that's literally going to talk about paranormal activity and a little bit of ghost stories and just, what's real, what's not, and because he's been a paranormal investigator as well and still is practicing that. And it's going to be so interesting. So look forward to that. That's coming up. And also, too, I will be also having a podcast Halloween night, Central Standard Time at 10 o'clock. So follow me. All my links are in my bio, too. I do pop up live host as well. I'm building such a beautiful community too as well. And I'm just grateful and honored. But yes, we're going to have paranormal activity, some spirit boxes too as well, some live guests that are going to be up in Raven's box too, to discuss about their ghost stories and their paranormal activity and what goes on in their whereabouts and things like that. And also too, I'll be doing paid live readings too, one-on-one. So yes, look forward to that. And yes, everybody, with that, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Until next time, everybody. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye now.